Hey guys, what's up? I know this is my first video in a while. I dedicated my life to Skyrim after I got it, and then I didn't have the time or attention span to make any more. Also, I'd like to apologize if my roommates yell anything in the background. I'll try to edit around them, but we'll see what happens. I probably won't try it all. That takes way too much effort. Anyway, so I'm gonna have a double header here. Um, this is a long time ago. It was from way back, so I don't remember these battles at all. So this is gonna be a terrible narration.
Will, you want to play the tits game?
Also, most of the Pokemon on my team got banned to OU after I used them in this, so this team will never be used again, which is sad because it was pretty good. All right, I got to a pretty good rank with it. Actually, I was on the second page of the PO rankings because I was tearing through people, and the guy that this is against was actually in the top 5, so I battled him twice. So all right, here we go. Here's the first time. I think this is the first time I battled him. I don't know. All right, here we go. So he leads with Mamoswine, and I lead with Donphan, and we exchange rocks just to start, and then he goes for an Icicle Crash, does 70, and I see that he's an attacking lead because he's got that Life Orb, and I just spin his rocks away. I don't want that. So I send in Suicune, who I use on this team instead of Melodic for some reason. I don't know. They're pretty much the same. So he switches out after he sets up another set of rocks and sends in a Bomb of Snow. I just went for a Scald to get damage on whatever was coming in, and didn't do much to in a Bomb of Snow. I roar out that Bomb of Snow because once they get set up, they're a pain in the ass. And he got seeds on my Suicune, Swedes on my Suicune, and so I'm gonna switch out before that takes too much of a damage, too much of a toll on me. And I send in my Victini, and he takes back his Frostlass because he knows that I can just wreck it. And as you can see by that V create doing almost 80% to a Melodic, like, that resisted it. That's crazy. I love Victini. And so I switch back out for Suicune, knowing that I can take whatever happens from a Melodic, because, water walls, other water walls. It's a lot of W's. Alliterations. Anyway, he switches out for a Bomb of Snow here to try to set up on my Suicune, as I just went for a Roar to get out the Melodic, which, irony, in comes Melodic again. So, after all the effects he had, so he recovers up, so I know that he's not a rest-talking Melodic. And, I don't know why, because the Marvel scale is fantastic, and when you're asleep, you get the boost on the defense, so rest-talking is actually very good set for Melodic to run. I ran that on my Suicune just because I'm so used to it on my Melodic. So I rest up as he recovers, and then he switches out for Frostlass, and I Sleep Talk and pull, let's see here, a Scald. So that 30%, not bad on a Frostlass, and I'm going to switch that to Fast, it's going slow. He sets up a round of spikes, and I Sleep Talk a Scald and miss. Tragic. What can you do? And he sets another round of spikes as I wake up and go for the Roar just to pull out somebody else so he can't get that third round up, and in comes Mamoswine. And he switches right back out for a Bomb of Snow as I roar again, just phasing through his team here because I knew he wasn't going to want to leave, or I'll leave that in, so I need to leave Mamoswine in. So I roar out his Bomb of Snow, Melodic came in, and then he sent a Bomb of Snow back in and went down to the rock, so that worked out well for me. And I go for the Scald on his Frostlass, and it missed. Whatever. He goes for a T-Wave, and which paralyzes me, but whatever because I have rest. Like, big deal. So I take out his Frostlass, and he sends in Mamoswine. I go for the Scald and take him down. And then he sends in his Weavile for the first time, which takes 25% to the um, super effective Stealth Rocks, which is nice. And he Sword Dances up here as I take a nap, and he's gonna keep trying to boost himself. He's plus 2-4 right now. And I sleep talk and pull a rest. I'm hoping for a roar. I don't want him to get fully set up and sweep through my team. But he goes for a Night Slash, and it doesn't take me out, which is lucky. And then I sleep talk, and I pull a Scald, which 30, a third damage, which is nice because now it doesn't have much left. So he goes for the Night Slash to take me out, and that was his first KO. So I'm sitting pretty well here at a 5-3 right now, and I go for the Hammer Arm and outspeed him, which I hoped would happen, and just to take him down. And then in comes Melodic, and I switch out for Donphan, which just to take the S beam, just to be fodder. And there was actually he was upset that I had Hammer Arm on that Tornadus because it's not something that everybody does. And here I took out his, I volt switched his Melodic, so it's down to 4-1 here. Yeah, he was calling me saying that I was using gimmicks and stuff because I wasn't using a standard set on my uh on my Tornadus. So that was whatever. There was this whole big thing, and he was so upset. And I got the lucky paralyze there, which is nice because it pretty much helped a lot with his. He got this Sword Stance on that Empoleon. He could have Aqua Jetted through most of my team. Not. He probably could have won if I didn't get that paralyzed, but he quit because he was upset, and he was like, calling me a gimmick for using the Hammer Arm on that, but whatever. Like, it's a different strategy. It actually inspired by the Flaming Spades battles. I don't know if anybody has seen his team of switchers, and most everything but Porygon and Melodic or Suicune have either U-turn or Volt Switch, which didn't. It wasn't very prominent in this battle because of I ended up just using his Hail team was countered very well by my Suicune, so I just stuck with Suicune for most of it. But I'm all of my pokes except Porygon and Suicune are choiced, either scarfed or either spexed or banded, and then like with just full attacks. I don't have Rain Dance on my Tornadus, which most people do, so that they can get the full accurate Hurricane. But I'm not gonna have Rain Dance on a choice Pokemon. So, whatever. All right, here we go. In this second battle,